Yo, ladies and gentlemen, try the bleed build, bro. I don't want the, like, everybody was telling me to get the bleed build while I was playing through the game. I like to carry a big sword, jump up, and whack-a-mole, bro. I don't want to do the little 2 katana bleed thing. It looks cool. I seen Kai. Yes, I watched Kai stream too. It looks cool, but I just like walking around with the big ass sword, bro. It's something about it, man. I always think that shit's hard, bro.
Peggy 16.
The blood area. Bro, y'all gonna have to like show me or something, man. I tried to watch a video, but then I stopped.
Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning. The seduction and the betrayal.
Ugh. Yeah, that's blood.
An affair from which gold arose.
Rune! Oh, I thought that was a rune arc. Them shits go crazy.
And so too was Shadow born.
Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent.
What followed was a war unseen.
Oh my god, that just looks annoying to fight.
One that could never be put to song. A purge without grace or honor. The tyranny of Messmer's flame.
Great fire. Oh my gosh. This is a movie, bro.
And so kindly Mikula would abandon everything. His golden flesh.
Somebody just dropped something.
His golden flesh. His blinding strength. Even his fate. But we are not deterred. We choose to follow.
Wait, so it's like, is it gonna be stuff like this around the map? We go up to it and then we gotta fight somebody or something? What am I looking at?
Will you walk with us?
Damn, that shit's literally next month. A month from now. So I'm guessing this person's gonna be annoying, huh? Is this the big baddie? Yo, you think they're gonna have someone in there who's gonna be harder than Melania or something? Hey, hey Tay, you literally are a huge inspiration to me and others. Honestly, sorry I missed your message. Without you, this year is so bad. Because IDK this, if it would have made it to graduation. So thank you for being. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Bro, wait, her brother. Wait, where'd y'all hear that from? What? Hold on, bro. I gotta look at like the someone need to explain this shit, bro. Elden Ring
ELDEN
DLC.
I got a song I think you'd rock with. No worries if not. Much love anyway, Browski.
Cause I don't understand.
All right, what's going on, guys? The new.
Oh my god, can I trust this guy?
New story trailer for Elden Ring DLC Shadow of the Erdtree has just gone live, and this is an absolutely beautiful look into the new lore that we'll be knowing and the background of the setting for the DLC. And there is so much packed into this 3-minute trailer, and if you're not really familiarized with the lore, then it may be very hard to make out what's going on here. So I'm going to do my best to break down literally everything we can see, explain what it is exactly we're looking at, and if you're excited for this DLC, then be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe so that you're entirely up to date and ready to go into the Land of Shadow. So I'm gonna let the trailer play through one time for those of you that haven't seen it yet. It's about 3 minutes long, and if you have, go ahead and skip ahead to the breakdown, but now let's get into it.
I saw. Check.
Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning.
Kevin Hart tweeted. Okay, is this another troll? What, like? Why don't you just say what he tweeted, bro? Oh, he just dropped the trailer again. Okay.
Our story trailer begins with some very grotesque imagery, with a hand reaching into someone's flesh and removing strands of gold. It's a hand that should be pretty familiar, because the bracelet we can see here is Queen Marika's, and
so what, like, what was the reason for you doing this? Like, what was the reason? You got my attention. What did you can unban him. You can unban him. I want to know.
Check out this short free horror game where you spot anomalies. I think you'll fuck with it.
I played that.
Some of my favorite content from you.
I played it. Or unless it's another game. Why, bruh? Like, oh my gosh, why do y'all do stuff like that, bruh? Like, nah, yeah, I actually ain't do it, bruh.
what exactly she's reaching into, well, it's flesh underneath cloth, but it looks to be a pregnant belly, from which she removes golden strands. And the dialogue says, Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning, the seduction and the betrayal, an affair from which gold arose, which needs to be put in context of something we already know about Queen Marika and the DLC, that the Land of Shadow, the setting of the DLC, was where Queen Marika first set foot and became a god, and where the Erdtree was born. Now, going back to that first shot of her reaching into this stomach, if that's what it is, we can think back to the gameplay trailer where we saw this painting of an old man and a pregnant woman standing next to him. Is this the woman she robbed the gold from and the man with whom she had an affair? That remains to be seen, but I think it's an interesting possibility. The next shot depicts her walking up these steps covered in corpses, and one thing you'll notice is that these aren't just corpses, but they're skinned corpses. Now, why does that matter? Well, a major part of Elden Ring's lore is something known as the Godskin Hunt, a period of history where the gloam-eyed queen led the godskins and hunted the gods. But the problem is, there's no record of it actually happening in the lands between. However, the Land of Shadow might have been the place it happened. And since we see so many skinned corpses here, well, maybe this is the remains of that hunt. And we'll have more hints to that in a minute. But the following shot is very interesting because she holds up these threads that she pulled from the belly, and they seem to take the shape of a rune, with great power emanating from them.
It is
so
a
what
rune.
we see here is likely her creating her Order of the Elden Ring and becoming a god. But next we see a massive pile of these bodies stretching upward into the sky, and there's quite a few details here. In my opinion, it looks like they're the great roots of a tree, and why that may be the case is because we know that once Marika became a god, the Erdtree was born.
Are these not people? Are these not bodies? I thought it was a pile of bodies.
And what do we know about Erdtree roots? Well, they're made of bodies. But
I feel like niggas who troll stream like that need to get their ass cheeks blown out and donkey fucked by a 3-foot-long, 3-inch wide, girthy horse leg-sized dick from the land of cloud.
Chill, man.
Am I the only person who gets more confused from Elden lore videos?
Yeah, but it is cool though. I don't know, it is cool.
of a tree. And why that may be the case is because we know that once Marika became a god, the Erdtree was born. And what do we know about Erdtree roots? Well, they're made of bodies. But also notice the sky here. The color is gloam, which of course is the namesake of the gloam-eyed queen, the leader of the Godskins. We then move on to a shot of the war. The armies of Mesmer the Impaler laying siege to the land of Shadow. Now, why exactly this war is happening, we don't know, but we can clearly see that Mesmer's side is the victorious one.
So does this take place after or before?
With the entire city consumed in fire and collapsing. Now, something interesting we'll notice here is the way Mesmer's flame moves. They're like little snakes that he's commanding to go out and burn with this trail of black. It's very cool and it reminds me quite a bit of Rykard's Rancor Call, but of course it's not exactly the same. We then see this very interesting shot of a woman crouched down on the ground clutching this sort of spear. And we don't have any details and not a lot to go off about who this might be, but an interesting observation that came to me when I saw this is that it does remind me a bit of the concept art we saw of the Godskin Apostle way before release with that orange fire and coiled end. So is this woman crouched down the gloam-eyed queen? Well, it's just a theory for now, it remains to be seen. But after this, we get an amazing shot of the lion dance fighting through some of Mesmer's army before confronting him. Now we know from Miyazaki that this lion dance is representative of the culture of the Land of Shadow, so I think it's safe to glean that Mesmer is at war with the natives, and those are our two sides in this war. We then see the aftermath, where Mesmer demonstrates his surname as the Impaler, and very obviously seems to be the victor in this battle. But panning up, we notice that this battle actually takes place in the city we saw before in the gameplay trailer, with it crumbling upwards into the sky, with that wicked shadow tree leaking sap that we've seen time and time again. But the thing we need to ask here is, why is Mesmer laying siege to the Land of Shadow? Who put him up to this, and for what reason? In my personal opinion, based on everything we know about Mesmer so far, I think it was likely his mother, who I think is Queen Marika. Perhaps Mesmer is the child of this affair, and that's why he's been written out of history and left in obscurity. The tone of the trailer changes here, now talking about Miquella, saying, and so kindly Miquella would abandon everything, his golden flesh, his blinding strength, and even his fate. And we see
I'm so lost, bruh.
Panning shots with this same rune of what can almost certainly be assumed to be Miquella's Great Rune, and notice at its base those same hair-like strands that we saw with Marika at the beginning. We then get a shot of Miquella walking through the fields of the Land of Shadow, and still, even after all this time, we don't see his face. But then we get one of the most important shots of this trailer. This is Saint Trina, almost 100% certainly, a form of Miquella, which is an enigmatic deity of sleep. And I recently made a lore video covering everything we know about Saint Trina, so if you are unfamiliar, be sure to watch that. But this shot is composed in a way that suggests this half of himself was cast away, and we know that Saint Trina's torch depicts a monster form. Perhaps this enigmatic god became corrupted after separation from Miquella, but I guess we'll find out. But the final bits of this trailer show someone tracing the ground, this golden base of these Miquella's runes. We then see that this is a band of NPCs, many of whom we saw in the gameplay trailer. However, the dialogue here says, but we...
You have to watch the lore from the first game to understand. So I watched the lore from the first game, and I still got, like, I still really don't know. Like, to me, like, everything is cool, but as far as the story goes on what is happening in Elden Ring, I don't know. I just know it's like, you gotta become an Elden Lord and shit like that.
This explainer video has managed to do the miraculous task of confusing a nigger so badly that what I knew before has been emptied out, and now I don't even know what game Brody talking about. So glad I've never played this nerdy ass shit.
It's not even...
This shit worse than anime lore.
It's not... No, it's actually fun. You're casual. Oh my god, you're oh so smart because you know the game lore and all this bullshit, bro. Look, it's not that the game... It's not... I don't even play... I don't know. I'm into the world, but it's like, I'm still confused. It's kind of like with Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Kingdom Hearts right now, but I just love it, though. I like the world and the music and all that shit, okay? That's what I like here. I like the concept of going through lands, fighting bosses, leveling up. It actually feels like a big grand adventure. A big grand adventure that I don't know what's happening. But it's still cool though.
are not deterred. We choose to follow. So this group seems to be loyalists to Miquella, which is very interesting, considering that Miquella has a unique and sinister ability to compel the affection of people. So is this really by choice, or is there something deeper going on here? The question still remains. What are Miquella's intentions in the Land of Shadow? Is he really all good and kind? How did he know about Marika's history?
I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Okay, let's just rot. Let's rot our brain. Let's rot our brain with the tomorrow's teaching that I promised for this. What?
Coming up.
They don't even have a new one, thankfully. Hopefully they just stopped production. What is the tomorrow's teaching? Huh? Wait, you gotta play Dark Souls to understand Elden Ring? I thought these were two separate worlds, bro. Please don't tell me this is all a continuation. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one.
Miquella, who is also transgender for some reason, is Malenia's brother. He's the guy inside the big-ass egg in Moh's palace who also kidnapped Miquella because he was in love with him. They are also brothers. Lol nigga, I was just about to say the same about Kingdom Hearts. What the fuck is that game actually about?
That was a hard...
Why is Mickey a king? Why he randomly helping out a random Japanese kid? What the fuck do Woody and Buzz Lightyear got to do with shit?
Wait. What's his name? Sora's Japanese? I thought he was a white kid, man. I thought he was supposed to be a little white boy, man. Oh my god, they've been doing this for a year? How is their channel still up and running? Special needs girl loses her V card? Nah. I'm just curious now.